Alright, hello everyone. This is a Season 8 Cup Top 16 game between neph and Bill Curlis Army. I got here a little bit late, so we missed the first two turns, I believe. I think this is, yeah, end of the second turn here. So let's try to figure out what's going on real quick. It looks like Crane just got the favor. Pretty big boards on both sides. Ooh, there's a Fushicho. So I guess this is a charge deck? Let me check the deck list real quick. Yeah, this is a charge deck for Phoenix. And he hasn't seen any charges yet, it looks like. So we could see that happen this turn. Only 4 cards in hand, though. To 5 for Crane. Did Crane... No, Crane hasn't passed yet. Still has a lot of fate, so Crane could pass here. Oh, he has one in his hand? Okay. Yeah, it looks like there was a Meek Informant and or a policy debate or two. Maybe I can scroll back up and find that. Yeah, right here. So assassinate, charge, display of power, oracle stone, spies at court. Yeah, the display of power got discarded. Yeah, so neph is just going to take the passing fate. That could signal a political rival here. So we see Ethereal Dreamer on the Void Ring. Both players still bidding pretty high here. 4 to 5, even though the honor totals are a little bit low. neph goes down to 4 honor. These are both decks that need to have a lot of cards, so it makes sense. We also see Mantis Tenkinja here. This is one of the new Mantis cards, and I think Phoenix is still the only clan who can use it. Did someone else get Keeper of Water? I don't think anyone did. So, yeah, it's a water roll only, and it makes your events cheaper, but it costs you some honor. Pretty good card. We see a Void attack at the Magistrate Station. This is military. So Magistrate Station is always a problem when it's flipped face up. You don't want to let that just sit there, because that means he's going to get to ready Kaizen every turn. Yeah, Crab wanted Keeper of Water, but didn't get it, unfortunately. And no one else wanted it enough to get it. So this is a military attack, so we could see the charge played during this conflict. I think that is pretty likely. He definitely wants to break this magistrate station. Yep, there is the charge, and uses the Mantis Tenkinja to play that for 0 fate. Costs 1 honor. Pretty good. So Magistrate Station is breaking now. There is a favorable grounds here. You could also use the... So Kaizen is at 7 military right now. So you could try to use his duel. If he duels Fushicho, then he's up by 1 skill, so Phoenix would have to bid 2 to tie. So you could get some free honor off of that. Either you get free honor or it sends a bunch of Phoenix guys home. It seems pretty good to me, actually. I think I would definitely do that. And you even have the favorable ground, so if you get yourself moved home and you want to move back in, then you can and just get free honor. There's a Steward of Law. We see an immediate assassination. That's going to bring Bill down to 4 honor as well. So, Magistrate Station's still breaking here. There's a second Steward of Law, wow. So, we might see a 4 shame on the Fushicho, that would be really strong. This is the last Steward of Law here. Has not played any 4 shames yet, so I think that's what we might see in a moment. We see Kyuta Nasawa going to play a spell. Let's see, what spell is he playing here? Played Walking the Way, it looks like. Oh, that's an air spell. Yeah, so he's going to use that to bow the Steward of Law. Yeah, and there's the 4 shame. So, yeah, I mean, you don't really lose anything from playing the Walking the Way, I guess. So you might as well. Ooh, there's a second charge for the Miyasatoshi here. Conjure District is already in the discard, it looks like. This is putting him back at a winning position here. However, he's not breaking the Magistrate Station now, so this Kaizen will get to stand up after this. Let me see what other Imperial cards he has in his deck. He has 2 Satoshi, so one left. 3 Storehouse. Storehouse would be decent here to get some more cards. Again, Kanjo is in the discard already, so can't get that. Let's see, is there anything else? No, I don't see anything else here. So yeah, it's 1 Satoshi and 3 Storehouse left in the deck for the Imperial cards, so it's pretty likely he gets a Storehouse when he uses Satoshi, which is good. You know, get some more cards. So you can still duel here. I think dueling is not bad. Okay, he's gonna pass though. Yeah, I think I definitely would have dueled actually. I mean, the problem with that is that it can if Phoenix just takes the loss on the duel, it sends a bunch of his guys home that he can use in the other conflict. So that might be a consideration in not dueling. We're going to see a Satoshi Mill does find a storehouse. And he has Tadaka in the discard pile for when this Fushicho leaves play. So that's pretty good. It is a little bit unfortunate that he didn't get to play the Supernatural Storm. I think that would put him in breaking range here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5 Shugenja, so definitely would have been a good boost there. If there's another 4 Shame, he can just trade that for it, I guess, but it looks like there's no Imperial Palace in the deck. That's interesting. I'm looking at what he wrote about the deck. Says he either takes 4 rings or none, so the palace doesn't make much of a difference. So yeah, that is a win for Bill there. Going to void the Guest of Honor. Magistrate Station stands up Kaizen. So let's see. First conflict for neph. The air ring looks pretty good. Looks like he is going for the water ring though. I actually don't like water. Let's see, why is he going water? That, okay, switching to fire. Yeah, I don't like water because that just lets Bill honor Tsuki and then attack with her on a political attack. Let's see. Oop, switching to earth. What are the face down provinces here? We've seen Manicured and Kuroi Mori. Wow, he's running Elemental Fury, Meditations, so Entrenched under the Stronghold, I imagine, and then Fury and Meditations are going to be these face-down ones. So hitting Fury is actually bad, because then he switches it to water. I think you want to go air here and get the Fate. Because if you hit Fury, then it doesn't matter what ring you picked, but if you go air, you get the Fate no matter what. Yeah, that's true. He could have some Feral Ningyo if it gets switched to water. 1 in the discard pile, it looks like. We'll see what he finds here, though. does find Elemental Fury, and it does get switched to water. No keepers in the discard pile, though. 2 of them already on the field. So we see a defense with skill 3, all of the no fate characters. And let's see. So, okay, we see an Oracle of Stone. I wonder if he's going to use the duel here. So if he duels here, yeah, if he duels here, it's an auto win. So he'll send 2 of these characters home, and then one of the ones he sends home he gets to bow. As it stands right now, he doesn't need to do that because it's breaking, so it's actually a better play to just pass here. But if we see any kind of buff on the Mantis characters, or sorry, the Phoenix characters, and 1 Mantis character, I think we will see that duel. But nope, it's just going to be a break. And that means Crane has broken 3 provinces and can attack the stronghold now. Watering's going to unbow the Steward of Law. Tsuki gets honored. So 1 attack, political attack left for each player. So Phoenix could go Earth here to turn on Solemn Scholar. But Air might just be better, I think. I think we'll probably see we'll see either the political rival or the guest of honor defend, I think. This current board state actually looks pretty good for Crane, I would say. He should be able to I think he should be able to win both of these conflicts. Ooh. So we're seeing an all-in Earth, it looks like. So this is 5 skill. If the rival defends, that's 7. Let's see, he could have my ancestor's strength. That would be pretty strong. He would have to use it before the Solemn Scholar gets bowed, though. We see a Steward of Law. So you definitely first action stronghold the Solemn Scholar, I think. Maybe Bill has a conflict character, though, and a ancestor's strength. There's just enough fate for it. Honestly, I think you just defend with the rival and then stronghold. Let's see, what could Bill have? Ooh, he could have a display of power, actually, for this incoming air ring. Let's see. Yeah, only 1 in the discard pile. Discarded 2 Spies at Court off of that Oracle of Stone. That's pretty funny. We see court games to dishonor Tsuki. What? Why do you dishonor her and not the scholar? Oh, he has his own court games, that's why. Still, you should dishonor Scholar to keep Voice of Honor turned off. I think that is a mistake. Yep, and there's the Voice of Honor actually, so yeah, pretty big mistake actually. And the Crane Stronghold is going to bow Tsuki. Let's see if he has the Ancestor's Strength now. Oh, Stewart is on field. Yeah, so he can't dishonor. Good point. I always forget about Stewart. My bad. Yeah, so really good play from Neff actually forcing him to dishonor Tsuki there so that he could Voice of Honor the court games. And then bow. There could still be an Ancestor's Strength here. I think if he plays Ancestor's Strength, you just favorable ground in the rival. Ooh, wow, really big Shrine Maiden. Gonna find 2 storms and a display of power. So you could play some storms here. You still have 5 Shugenja, so 1 storm would actually be enough to put you in breaking range here. But yeah, again, there could be a for shame, so it's pretty risky. And he could also just favorable ground in the political rival, so you would have to play both storms and then hope he doesn't have a for shame, I guess. Ooh, wow, fate worse than death. Onto the Solemn Scholar. So that could mean that he's giving up the Earth Ring? Or maybe he just... So I guess he just doesn't want to risk the Solemn Scholar's ability being turned on, in case he has to bring this political rival in and then only have 1 character left to attack. Yeah, Shrine Maiden will bow to for shame. I was saying he would have to have double for shame before we saw the fate worse than death. But now 1 would do it. Oh, what? What just happened? Favorable ground sends the Steward of Law home. Wow, so he's just giving up this ring effect. Oh, so he's going to try to break the stronghold. That's what it is. Because he just has a ton of political skill here. Ooh, Way of the Crane gets discarded. Could have played that on the Guest of Honor. Maybe it won't matter though. Well, it's entrenched position, right? So, yeah, and this is political. So he should be able to break this, I think. No, Kuroi Mori in the row here. And Elemental Fury as well. So, it is entrenched position under Stronghold. Yeah. So I think this is going to be the break. Bill has 1 fate. Six cards, so... I think the only thing he could have is 3rd Shrine Maiden into double Supernatural Storm. Oh, he played 1. Single Supernatural Storm. Oh yeah, can't event because of Guest of Honor. Yeah, so he just loses. So he meant to play All and Nothing on the Void Ring attack, it looks like. Yeah, to resolve the firing and dishonor Kaizen. But yeah, there was the Way of the Crane in hand, so it probably wouldn't have mattered. He would get to draw another card, I guess. Yeah, so that is going to be it for this game. Definitely a really interesting deck. Phoenix deck here. Um, Ancestor Strength is a pretty cool card. I don't think it's stronger probably than just the standard Phoenix deck though, with Dragon Splash. So neph will move on to top 8 now, and we'll play against either Daidoji Micah or Lambert. I don't know how to say his name. Lambert's. It's either Lambert Shaspy or Lambert Shaspy. One of the two. So Crane or Dragon. So we could have a pretty big Crane mirror there. Those are both two of the top Crane players. Or we could see Crane versus Dragon, of course. But yeah, that's going to do it for this game. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.